Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scatt,
And my name is Willy.
and you're watching the Scatt and Willy podcast. You thought I was gonna clap, Jwilly.
Everything okay there, Scott? What's with the missing clap? What happened? What is
Question:
it?
Did the Knicks win?
No, unfortunately they
Oh,
did not.
okay.
I'm a little sad.
So I'm guessing you're not a fan of Miami, right?
No, especially after what they just did.
I think I know a place a little worse than Miami.
Really?
So the other day, my Islanders were sadly eliminated from NHL playoffs, and
Oh man.
over the course of recently, I've grown a hatred like no other. I hate North Carolina. North Carolina, I hate you. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate North Carolina. I hate North Carolinians. I hate everything that has to do with North Carolina. All right? I hate North Carolina. I hate it. 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 You took hockey season away from me. You took it away from me. Hockey season is gone because of you, North Carolina. Because of you, it's gone.
Basically.
I hate it. But seriously though, I hate North Carolina, and I can't say that enough now. If you guys thought my hatred for the Yankees is bad, it's night and day. It really is.
What about South Carolina? Is there any feelings
Well,
towards the
I
Southern
believe
brother?
the Canes play in North Carolina. So,
All right, good. I was just making sure because I got family down in South Carolina. I go down there
oh, well,
every
it's a good thing I
single.
didn't say South Carolina.
It's a good thing you didn't. But
No, I think they
that's
play in North
definitely very.
Carolina.
That's how I felt 2 years ago with Atlanta. I just couldn't stand anything that had to do with Atlanta after the Hawks knocked the Knicks out of the playoffs. Oh my God! And
North
Trey
Carolinians disgust me.
North Carolina, North Carolina K,
Absolutely.
and North Carolina K. Oh man,
Oh,
hey man,
the Islanders
feel
are my
better now?
life,
Feel
and they
better? You got
took
out
that
of
away from me. Now I have to sit and watch the Mets.
Yeah, they're
What a life! What
underperforming.
a life!
The Mets are severely underperforming right now.
Uh, uh, they- I'm just upset. I
Well, on the
North
bright side, we
Carolina.
get.
You know what that means, North Carolina. You know what that means.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
If it
I'm
makes you
not
feel any
okay,
better,
North Carolina K.
if it makes you feel any better, we got the Jets to look forward to. This coming.
Great, great. Wow, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Usually that's sarcastic, but I feel like this season we can actually have some genuine
No,
hope.
seriously though, I'm excited.
Uh,
Jay Willie, first episode, your birthday was coming up. You're in PA, and you said, I asked you what your birthday wish was, and you said Aaron Rodgers, and your wish has come true.
Woo! It finally
It
has
came
come true.
true. The New York Jets,
Actually,
our New York Jets, got our QB Aaron Rodgers, my favorite anti-vaxer. The New York Jets have been immunized, guys.
my favorite anti-vaxxer, my favorite weed smoker,
He smokes
my
weed?
favorite darkness. Oh yeah, he's hit
Really?
weed, LSD,
I didn't
all
know
that stuff.
that.
My favorite darkness retreat.
Yeah.
Man, he came out of the darkness and he saw the lights, and the lights in Times Square were calling his name. Welcome to New York. He was at the Knick game today, actually. He was at the Knick game.
I was
Him
at
and
the
Lazard
Rangers
were
game
there.
last night.
I saw. I did hear about that.
Bro, this water I've been drinking, it tastes like medicine.
It's funny. You were just talking about how I was in PA. I have a water bottle from PA
Oh,
still sitting
nice.
next to me.
Kalahari.
Yep.
Kalahari's nice.
See how good this 2-week-old water is.
I got a killer arcade.
I actually have something that will anger anyone who's been in the Kalahari arcade, or Camelback, actually, for that matter.
Hmm.
I beat Goliath. We got the giant
No
basketball.
way. Dude, I have one downstairs.
Do you
Hold
actually?
up. I might have given it away
Oh,
because it's like, I don't know. Hold on, let me check.
oh my God! Please tell me you have it. Does he have it? Please tell me he has it. No! The hell? I feel like he has it and he's about to do something crazy.
Okay. So I got good news and bad news. So it's actually pretty crazy. I've had it in my basement for years, and I just donated it like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's insane.
The one time I've never even touched it. The one time I would have touched it, I just gave it away.
Go on, yeah.
But the good news is that I had something even better in my basement. You ready for this?
Okay. All right, what you got?
A giant purple minion.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Yeah. Dude, I won this thing when I was like 6 years old. I won ring toss.
Atta boy.
I won ring toss.
I see how we do.
Yes, sir. I'm actually a 2-time ring toss champion. They say that game is rigged, but it's not. Because I won it twice. The first
ring
time...
Toss is,
what?
Ring toss is literally like the least rigged arcade game.
It's so hard. It's not rigged, but it's just like impossible. Well, it's not impossible because I won it twice. First time I was 6, won this giant purple minion. It was like bigger than me at the time I won it. The second time, I'm not going to bring this upstairs, but I won a real electric guitar.
Nice.
The only problem is I don't know how to play it. But
I have one sitting under my bed right now, and I have no idea how to play it either.
You know what? Hold on, let me...
Oh, the giant purple minion. That's insane. Woo! That's sick. That's sick. Leave it there. Leave that there. That's fire.
He'll watch the remainder of the episode.
I like your background, actually. You got some cool stuff back there. I see the
I got some cool stuff back there. I got some pops. I got some extremely cool football stuff.
Okay.
Actually, have you ever gone to Jets training camp?
I have never gone to Jets training camp.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, when you go to training camp, it's basically like you see the players practice and it's free. Anyone could just go and watch the players practice. And I got some pretty cool stuff from there. I got one crazy story, which I'm not going to share now, but I have a football. You know what? Let me just show you.
I think I know the story he's talking about. It's actually insane.
So at training camp, you can ask the players to, like, when they're done, obviously you can't go on the field. You can ask the players to give you autographs. And I got a football here. I bought this football, and then I was handing it out to all the players, and I have so many autographs on this thing. That's insane. This is now like my most prized possession. That and that, obviously.
Purple minion, obviously. Yeah. Why would that be?
No, but dude, I got some guys on here.
Some dogs.
Some goats. Some dogs. Yeah.
What are some of the names you got on there?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Mike White. Or Mike effing White, as I should say.
Mike effing White, you already know.
I got the GOAT, Dan Feeney, on here.
Dan Feeney, baby.
I got future superstar wide receiver Garrett Wilson.
Oh, that's sick. That's actually gonna be worth a lot of money then.
I'm not even trying to brag. It is sick. But you know what?
That's
also really crazy.
What?
I don't feel like going over there. See the big football right there?
Yep.
So I was standing online. This is to get to training camp. I was standing online. Dude, you have to go on a shuttle bus to get to the field, or to the facility. But no one was. The shuttle buses were like not there, so everyone was standing in a long line. It was so annoying. But I'm just standing there. Some guy walks. This is a real story. Some guy walks up to me. He hands me that football, which is a New York Jets Sam Darnold autographed football. He hands it to me. He goes, "Here's a Sam Darnold autographed football. Don't hold it against me," and walks away.
That's what?
Yeah, dude, I'm not making. You can't make this. I mean, you can make it up, but you can't make it up. It was crazy.
You just can't make that up. No, you can't even make that up. That's insane.
It's just too wild to make up. I didn't even have a chance to say thank you. I didn't know what was going on.
Have you been seeing any ghosts in the past few years since you've gotten that ball?
I don't know if I've been seeing ghosts, but seeing some minions around here.
Have you had a problem with Patriots?
Don't even get me started with the Patriots. I mean, I don't even have the voice to rant about the Patriots. I'm already fed up with North Carolina. But
That could be
oh
like a whole
god,
40-minute
dude,
episode in itself.
Patriots here, North Carolina here, New England Patriots is just off the charts. How much I despise them.
I can't stand the Patriots.
I can't
I
either. I got a good
I
friend of
don't.
mine who wants to come on the show. He's a Patriots fan, so we
Oh
might.
no.
It's lucky we do this virtual because a fight might break loose. I don't
Look,
know if
man,
I
we got
can.
Patriots fans. We got
I
Patriots
might
fans
be
running
like
around. We got
trying to
Dolphins
like punch
fans.
my screen as we're talking. I'm gonna have to like refrain myself. It's that minion to refrain me.
We got Patriots fans wanting to come on. We got Dolphins fans wanting to come on.
I don't know any Bills
We,
fans though. I don't know.
do I know any Bills
The
fans? I don't
Jets
think I know any
division. I
Bills
know
fans.
one, but I
Well,
haven't spoken to him in years, and I can never tell if he liked me or disliked me.
my friend's dad is a Bills fan, diehard Bills fan. Got a Bills Mafia sweatshirt, all that stuff. Like he's someone you'd see out there, not maybe not jumping through tables, but he'd be the one setting up the table. He'd be like, "Yeah, jump through it. You already
Those
know."
fans are crazy. They jump through tables.
Those fans
That's
are
nuts.
crazy. Didn't they ban tables from their stadium
I
because of
have no
that? Because
idea.
they didn't. They probably did. I
I
don't know.
have no
They don't
idea.
suck.
That ball next to the Sam Darnold one, who's the former quarterback for the New York Jets. That is an Anthony Becht, side football, current head coach for the XFL St. Louis Battlehawks.
Oof.
I don't
And
have a
you
story
got
for that one. I don't even remember how I got it. It's kind of there. It
spared
just
him.
appeared one day, I guess.
That's actually really cool though. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I want to
Yeah.
get some more XFL memorabilia.
Yeah. So, last episode, I apologize for something. I apologize. Oh yeah, I apologize. But I actually do have to say something to you, Jwilly. An apology,
Okay.
like an actual apology. So, last episode, I said to you, I don't give a shit about your allergies. And you were saying how they've been really bad, and they were almost so bad that you had to stay home from school, right?
Yep.
The day I was editing that episode, you know where I was? I was staying home from school due to horrific allergies. And then I had to do it again and again because I got so sick from allergies.
Yo, karma's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy.
And
That's actually pretty funny.
the thing with the podcast is I didn't want to film if my voice sounded terrible.
Nasally, yeah. Yeah, you
Cause,
told me about that.
cause, well, like watching YouTube videos for years, like you learn a lot, and like you learn like when I'm watching a YouTube video of a guy who's sick with a nasally voice, I just click off because no one wants to listen to that. Like, have there been any other things like you've learned? Because you have a YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel, obviously. Like,
I do.
whenever I watch a video, sometimes you just like think about like from like honestly like a creator like standpoint. Like, I critique things sometimes. I see things that people do. It's just like stupid. Like, is there any like specific examples like you've noticed you do that?
Oh, let's see. Definitely for not longer videos, but like videos that aren't like shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, you want to go out there fast and grab the
Right.
watcher's attention,
Yeah.
and uh, flashy stuff, all that stuff. Usually, it grabs their attention, and for shorts, definitely keep it to the point.
Yeah.
15-second clips, all that stuff,
I was thinking of uploading shorts. We
Oh,
definitely should.
I'm making some shorts from
Oh,
the
nice, nice,
podcast
nice,
actually and using them to promote it on my channel.
nice. What I've been doing in these episodes, it's been taking a while, but when I edit the videos, I cut it up and then I zoom in on specific parts when someone's talking, like now, now. But that's so it's easier for people's retention because people now in 2023, which is the year it is now, and beyond, people's attention spans are lost. And as long as TikTok and social media exist, TikTok especially, it's not going away. So you really have to constantly like, if it's just us speaking, no one's gonna watch. I mean, not
Yeah.
that we have an insane following now, but it would be less. And like
Look, man.
people have told me like, listen, like well, one person in particular is like, dude, all this stuff is stupid with the constant zoom. It's like, no, it's not. Only you think
No,
that. I have so many
no,
people telling me it's so good. It makes it honestly.
it definitely does. That was something I noticed when I was watching the episodes back. The
Yeah,
zooming definitely it keeps you like because everything in the internet now is fast, 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 and even if we're doing a podcast something like that, which is usually more slow paced, even the changes, the not constant, just static, nothing moving, the changes, that's what keeps readers or watchers hooked.
Hmm.
And it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but like
Yeah.
a
No,
quick
it does
zoom, it's
not.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's definitely perfect.
Yeah, and
And this will lead to
that's
more.
again like a thing you learn from watching YouTube. Like I've made I haven't uploaded an insane amount of videos. I mean, right now I don't have that many posted, but the amount of videos I've filmed through the years, I've filmed so many videos and not upload them.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I mean, I was younger at the time, but I filmed so many videos, and just by filming and filming and filming, like I learn a lot. And I'm not gonna say I'm a master now, but I would say like I'm pretty decent behind the camera. But that's something
Yeah,
that takes practice, and yeah, yeah.
I'm actually kind of on the opposite side of the spectrum with
Oh
this
yeah.
one. I have over 500 videos uploaded and
Yeesh.
a lot more recorded that I haven't uploaded and clips that I just haven't uploaded. But you learn a lot of stuff, especially like when you upload and you get to see the statistics and stuff. Because while YouTube is a pain in the butt, their statistics are really like helpful when it
They
comes to
are.
that stuff. So you can see like when people click off the video, stuff like that, and you learn a lot from it, and it's actually a lot of fun. I think the main
YouTube
thing
is
I
the
did
most fun.
learn
It's
though.
one of the most fun hobbies you can do. It really
Yeah.
is. Like I've, dude, I've been watching YouTube for like 10 years or 11 years, and it's just I've always had this vision of being a YouTuber. Always, always,
Yeah.
it's always there. And it's like I feel like every kid has a YouTuber like phase, right?
Yeah, definitely,
And
definitely.
there were points where I didn't upload for so long. I didn't make videos for so long. But for me, I feel like that YouTube phase has never ended.
Yeah, I definitely understand that.
And
Like
if I
that was
tell
me.
people like I want to be a YouTuber, they think I'm crazy, which I might be. I mean,
You
of
might
course,
be.
I want maybe an actual job too, but it's possible. It's possible, and we're gonna do it, Jwilly. We're gonna do it.
We got
We
this.
got to start somewhere.
I started my channel during COVID, during 2020, because it was something I'd always like dreamed about doing. I was like, but my parents are like super strict with like social media and stuff like that. But they're like, you know what? You're stuck at home. Go ahead, start a YouTube channel,
That's cool.
upload some games, stuff like that. And since then it started off as just just my friends subscribing, and then branching out to now I have like a nice little community, 300 some people, and it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
It's
And like
always
you said,
fun.
every kid goes through that YouTube phase, but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what if it's not a phase? It's not a phase, mom.
yeah, dude.
What if
I'm
it's
in the
you're
same
doing it for
boat.
fun?
I'm in the same exact boat. And you're good behind the
Definitely.
camera too. Like I've noticed that, and it's just again like the 500 videos. It makes sense. If you had
Yeah.
zero videos, then you wouldn't be back on the podcast.
Oh my God.
Because if you had zero videos and you were a mainstay on the podcast, you wouldn't know what the hell to do behind the camera.
Definitely not. 100%.
Yeah,
And if you see some of my early like you can like especially like having that many videos, you can look through them and you can see like the like learning like what I was learning as I'm going through the time behind the camera.
yeah,
It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Definitely recommend starting a YouTube channel out there.
agreed.
If you want to do it, go ahead.
Do it.
Nothing's gonna stop you. If the YouTube channel sucks, delete it. But have fun with it.
So like I've had a friend, like I would always say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get back into YouTube, but I never did. And he's like, dude, you keep saying this shit and you don't do anything. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? This kid is wrong in a lot of aspects, and you know who you are, but he was right about this. And so after he said that, we started the podcast, and the rest was history.
Another thing I've learned from YouTube is definitely be mindful of who you're streaming or recording with, especially streaming.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh man, I've got some bad experiences.
The reason I never really made videos and posted them is because I've tried, but I can never find the right person to do it with. Because when you make
Mm,
videos, one of the number one things is you need to do it with friends. You need to do it with
definitely.
friends, and you need to do it with like people you're tight with, right?
Hmm.
You can't have a mix, really. You can't have, because I've tried it. I've tried it all basically. You can't have camp friend, a school friend, a friend from
Oh yeah.
work. They all might
Oh
be the
yeah.
most entertaining people, but you put them together and they don't, nothing clicks, and it's just awkward.
Yeah.
And then
Especially yeah.
I've had times where I have this idea I want to film. I'm in a Discord call with these kids, and no one wants to be there. So I'm trying to do
Yeah.
the video, and they're just doing other crap, and it just doesn't work.
Happens to me all the time. They're my really like my first year or like my first and a half year of just of doing YouTube. You would see it all the time. Like I'd try to bring my cousin and some of my school friends, and it would just not gel at all. Like there was like no chemistry. People were fighting with each other. It's just like, damn, yo, we're just trying to play Fortnite. What's happening, you know?
I know.
Yeah, but it's again, it's something you learn, you know.
So after so long of just not finding around person, I thought of you, Jwilly, and I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel at that point. So once I
Yeah,
found out you had a YouTube channel, dude, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect.
that fateful day on that winter track bus when you're like, you
Yes,
know what, Jay Willie,
yes, and
let's
I've
start a
had,
podcast.
and I didn't just come up with that. Yeah, so I pitched the idea to Jwilly on the winter track bus. Yo, let's start a podcast, a Scatt and Willy podcast. But I thought about that for us for like I don't know, maybe like a week. I don't want that to sound creepy, but
No,
I
yeah,
don't know
no.
if you would be interested. Dude, you're invested. I love it.
I'm definitely I'm always
I'm
look, man,
invested. I'm
recording
locked
this
in.
is
I'm
always a
always
lot of
locked
fun.
in.
We're teed up, you know. Recording this is always so much fun just to
It
get
is so
behind the
much
camera and
fun.
just talk, you know.
It is so much
And
fun.
that's what I feel. That's what I like. It's not like it's not forced,
No, it's
basically. It's
not
just,
forced.
we just get up here, we
It's
just
not
talk about,
forced. We
what
just
makes
talk.
us
We
us.
just try to be funny. That's all it is. We try to be funny.
We talk about what makes us us, you know. You
Exactly.
said in the first episode, we're like identical,
We are
apart
identical,
from
except your glasses, of course.
exactly,
Your
yeah, yeah, yeah.
glasses. That's dude. If I put on glasses, you can't tell the difference.
It's
You
literally
can't
Jay.
tell the difference.
I'm literally Jay Scatt. Like
I'm literally Jwilly.
don't say the word. Don't use that as an excuse to say the word. I know plenty of people who would take that opportunity and be like, "Oh, okay, so I can say." Oh
That's
man,
funny.
got a
You
lot of stuff.
nincompoop.
You nincompoop. You nice person. Uh,
You
so we were talking about winter track. How's
yes.
spring track been going?
Sprint track's going well. I missed the last meet due to the allergies, but there's two
Mm-hmm.
different types of meets. If you don't know, there's a regular meet and then the an invitational meet. So my meets
Occasional.
normally are just boys, and they're not short at all by any means, but they haven't been so bad. But dude, the invitationals, you don't leave. It goes on all night long, and honestly,
Oh wow.
those allergies were a blessing in disguise. I would have never left. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
going
and
well.
I can't even. I feel like
Uh,
it's harder with spring because you're outside. Winter track, you're inside. You can just
Dude,
chill.
the winter track team morale was at an all-time low. I'm gonna be honest. There was no team. It was just us
It
two.
was a club. It was a
It was
club.
us two and a
It
girl,
was the girls. It was just
maybe two
it was
girls
just
sometimes.
three. You got three max. No, it was two max.
It was
It was
there was
you got
two,
two max. Yeah,
and it's crazy
and
because out of and this always happens with track, especially winter. So you have the first team meeting. It's you see everyone there. You have a whole group of
mhm,
kids. Very slowly, half of them show up. Then maybe the next week, half, then half of that, then half of that. So
yeah,
then you're left with like 10 kids, if that.
if that. No, definitely. I noticed that a lot for cross country, and then for winter track, it was insane. Like I saw people like that winter track meeting, and I never saw them again. Like not even in school or anything. I was just like, damn,
I saw
they're
people
gone.
at that meeting I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
I, I, I have never seen you in our school.
Yeah, it's a little sad with winter track the way it dies off. But
Spring track is
those who
my thing, though.
say,
Spring track has always been my thing. And
yeah,
just thinking about how soon, not too far away, could be my last track meet. It's devastating. I've been doing this since first grade. It's
yeah, it's scary to think about,
I don't want to give it up, but I don't. I might not have a choice. Sad.
I can see you running track in college. I can see it.
I could see it, but like I don't know if I have time. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Because I know I
it's
mentioned this last time, but I'm also in music, so I feel
mhm.
like with me, like at these meets, I love it. I absolutely love it, but I never win. Right? Like once in a while I'll win, but if you don't really win, it's hard to compete at a college level. I mean, you got to be
Yeah,
really good. But when it
yeah,
comes to
like
music with my drumming, I would say I'm very good at both. But
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
it's definitely it's a hard
It's tough.
it's hard to make those decisions, you
Yeah,
know.
it's tough. Because I would be going about which one I could better succeed in. If it's music, it's
Uh,
music. If it's track, it's track. It is what it is, I guess.
yeah, I had to make decisions like that before. It's not easy. I had to stop playing. I haven't played basketball like competitively for a while. It's just been baseball really now. Baseball and track obviously.
I used to do
And
baseball. I was I used to be in little league for 5 years actually, 5 years, and then I gave it up to run track. But boy, was I awful. Oh my goodness,
I'm
dude.
I'm not now I'm faced with that same decision really. Like because it's like spring track is at the same time as baseball. Like I'm in baseball season right now.
You must have been track a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. It's a hard decision. It's a hard decision.
it is tough.
But you know.
That decision
Oh,
for me all those years ago, it wasn't that difficult. It really wasn't for me
mm.
because track was always been my thing. I mean, I was terrible at baseball. I was so bad. There, I mean, not that I was bad, but the umps were just. Oh
Oh
my
boy.
goodness, they were
Oh
bad.
boy, don't get me started. I've got stories upon stories of referees,
Dude,
man.
dude, I'd be third grade me. I'd be behind the plate. The ball is over my head, way over. They call it a strike,
Stirk! Man, bro, don't
and
even
my
get me
teammates
started.
stick up
Today,
for me. No,
just today,
I
I had
once got a game ball
oh,
though. I once got a game ball.
no, actually, that's all. I don't know. But literally just today, I had a double header, and this umpire was a Nimrod.
You had a
It
double
was.
header today?
I have double headers every Sunday and Saturday. Well, it alternates every
Okay.
Saturday or Sunday.
I didn't know
But
there's
like,
double headers in high school. It's interesting.
no, it's not for the high school team. It's for the Knights, the
Oh,
travel
you're
team.
you're an outside baseball?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Around 12 o'clock, it was pouring really bad. But we were out there, third inning of the second game of the doubleheader, and this ump is still trying to play. And it took three bats flying out of kids' hands when they swung
That's
for them to call
crazy.
the game. The third bat, it didn't even hit the dugout, it didn't hit the fence. It went over the fence and into the stands where the parents were sitting. It took for that to happen for them to call this game. It was pouring. I was hungry. I was cold. I wanted to watch the Knicks. I just wanted to go home, man. And he's
Dude,
like, we could get another inning in, you know. And then the other coach is like, hey, Blue, can we get another inning in? Because they were winning, and it was the third inning. But the rule is, if you're winning
yes.
by the fourth and they call the game, they give them the win.
That's what happened in the Yankees game that I went to. I talked about last episode. Yep.
Yep. So we didn't even risk it. We were just like, yeah, we'll finish this game another time. I'm trying to go home. I found my little league game ball actually.
Sick.
Oh man, and this ball has got a rich history. You see, so the game that I got this, it was for summer league, and I'm an outfielder, but I pitched that game. I closed the game out with some amazing pitching, Garrett Cole level, Edwin Diaz level closing, and
Nice.
I also hit a home run with this ball,
Whoa.
and
Yeah, I can never hit the ball more than 2 feet, to be honest.
that was a great game. And this, I don't know if you can see that little dirt
Mm-hmm.
splotch right there. That's not actually dirt. It's
Is that
actually
blood?
blood.
Yep.
Yep.
Who's blood?
I was out at mine
Oh.
actually. I was at the park one day, and this kid from a few towns over, he's like, "Hey, I can help you guys. We can help each other out. Just took some ground ball reps, some baseball reps." And I was playing short, and my friend pitched him the ball. He had a line drive. It hit off the top of my glove, hit me right above the eye, and I was bleeding.
Ouch.
Broke my. It actually didn't break my glass. Popped my lens out of my glasses, and yeah, my friend's mom, like took me to my dad, and my dad brought me to urgent care, and I got some surgical glue.
Urgent care.
Yeah, fun
I'm gonna be
times.
honest.
Baseball.
Urgent care is not really clutch.
Nah, well,
I'm
urgent
gonna
care.
be honest.
Yeah,
The,
man,
the
because
the
I
the main doctor is always more clutch.
main doctor is always way more clutch. I went to urgent care once. It was for when that happened. Actually, I went to the urgent care that's closer to my house, and they're like, "Yeah, you got like a 2.5 hour wait, my boy. I'm not gonna lie to you." And I was like, "Bro, I'm bleeding from my eye."
I just got my ears flushed out because my ears get like really bad. And they get like clogged, and then it's a whole thing.
Hmm.
They didn't see me because they only see I don't know if I can. I don't think I can say this word even on YouTube. Uh, the pandemic patients. I don't know. You know what I
You
mean?
could say.
Can I? I don't. I'm
I'm,
pretty sure
I'm
you
pretty
get.
sure you can.
Do you get demonetized if you say COVID?
Pandemic people.
I don't want to say the
Infect.
China virus.
Coronavirus. I think that's
I
worse
wanted
than.
to refrain
I
from
think
saying
people
that.
demonetize you more if you say
Can
that.
you say on YouTube? Oh
That's a
wait,
good
why
question.
can't you say? Yeah, I don't think you can say the word
Oh crap. Yeah. So
China
yeah.
virus.
The not China virus. Not China virus.
The China virus.
Oh my god. I've seen way too many videos of him playing Minecraft.
I have
Like
too.
oh my God, him. There's so many. There's one of Joe Biden, Ice Spice, and
Dude,
and
I've seen
Drake,
that.
and
Dude, I've seen that video. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the Biden and Obama version better than Ice Spice.
I don't know, bro. The Ice Spice text to speech, man. It's got me feeling some type of way, you know.
Wait,
A
can
little
I
too
just tell you
accurate.
something really crazy? So guys,
Yeah.
before this podcast, so what I sometimes do, I'll write down topics that I eventually want to cover. And Jay Willy, I read that to you. I,
Hmm.
I think I read to you every topic except for one beforehand.
What
It's gonna
was
be
it?
reversed. I wrote down Ice Spice.
Did you actually?
I dead ass wrote down Ice Spice. How crazy is that?
Oh,
Right
that's
here.
crazy. Look at us.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice,
That is
man.
nuts. I can't believe you brought up Ice Spice.
Look at us. That's insane.
Again, we're the same person, Jay Willy.
It's the same person, you know?
Just with glasses, that's all.
That's all.
And one more word in their vocabulary.
Extra word unlocked. Oh man. Ice Spice, bro.
Actually, I don't know. I got some special slurs only I can say. If you say that other word, you don't get struck. It's just demonetization, which I'm not really
Yeah.
close to making money as of now on these videos.
Oh no. If you say the word in my vocabulary, you get struck. They don't care. They
Would
don't care
you?
if it's black.
Because
Oh man,
I've
how
seen that
I've
word
gotten
tossed
struck
around quite a few
several
times
times.
over the on the internet.
I've gotten struck. I've gotten struck. It's not a fun experience getting a copyright, not a copyright, but like a
So what
community.
happens? Is it three strikes you're out like baseball?
It's technically four
Oh,
because the first strike is a warning, but then after that it's three. But the good
okay.
thing is the strikes expire every 90 days. So
Okay,
if
that's
you'll get
good.
a strike and then 90 days later,
Okay, so you
if
have no
you're at two,
strikes
you're
now.
not gonna win. Well, yeah, but I'm
Okay,
at the warning. I'm at the warning never goes away.
okay,
It's a
okay.
it's a weird system.
That makes sense.
You know how YouTube is.
So
Game
I actually
Boy.
wrote down Ice Spice because I was gonna say like I saw some like YouTuber post. He was like he had a he this is a good take in my opinion. He was like you don't need to actually be like a good singer to like be a popular singer anymore. You just dude, listen, her songs like they're fun to like play on the track bus and stuff, but let's be real here. I mean,
She's not lyrically
if
gifted.
you're looking at this from a just a song standpoint, they're
Purely
insufferable.
musical.
They are insufferable.
It's
I'm gonna be
insufferable.
honest. Like it's funny, but it's not good at all.
I have her whole part in Boys a Liar Part 2 like memorized, and I've had it memorized for like 2 months.
Yeah, why is it
And
called Boys a Liar Part Two? Is there a Part One?
there's a part one. There's a
Oh,
part one where Ice Spice isn't in it, so it's probably better.
oh.
Take a look inside your heart. Is there any room for me? You said it, I'm good or not good. Like it's actually like so stupid because it's
I
all
love when
these
like
like
Vines is like, I shake my da da da,
grabbing my da da da.
or whatever it is.
That's just like such a terrible like line.
Dude,
Grabbing my
it's just not good. Like, dude, I'll probably get if I just told people what like music I like I might get clowned because everyone loves rap music nowadays. Not that rap's bad; it's just not my thing. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love Queen. I love Queen. I love Michael Jackson. That's my thing.
no, man. Nothing wrong with that at all, man. I'll still people always say that I have a white black person's taste in music.
White, black. You have a white, so it's just a mixed person.
Oh, they think I'm like an Oreo, where I'm just black on the outside, but on the inside I'm a white man, like Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks. But I'll say something like, because like my music taste is actually very weird. Like I'll listen to like Nirvana, I'll listen to
No.
some Metallica, And but then like 5 seconds later, I'll be playing Spanish music, or I'll be playing Pop Smoke or something like that. Like it's crazy, and people are just so confused. They're like, "Uh, I think you're white.
What are you?
What are you?" No, people are confused by my music taste, and I'm confused by my music taste, honestly.
Have you ever seen
Sometimes
So I said Michael Jackson before. Have you ever seen like Michael Jackson the musical on Broadway?
I haven't, and my mom
Dude,
wants to take me to see it.
oh, you have to go. You have to
Is
go.
it good?
Dude, it's the closest you'll ever see to a Michael
Good.
Jackson performance.
Really?
I mean, it's nuts. It's like Michael Jackson's. It's basically like a Michael Jackson concert
That
with a
sounds
Michael
so.
Jackson impersonator that looks, talks,
Yeah,
dances, walks, and moves and
everything.
does everything and sounds exactly like Michael Jackson.
That's sick.
It's
It's sad that we didn't get to see him.
I know.
Like how old were we when he died? Were we alive?
Yeah, we were alive. We were. I was like 6. You were like 5, maybe. Maybe I was 5. You were
Maybe.
4. Too young to
Yeah,
really remember.
yeah,
Like the
like,
youngest memory I have of Michael Jackson is just the TV saying he died.
yeah.
That's a
It's
shame.
sad. I love his music.
It's so
Like
catchy. It's so unique.
grow growing up, it was all I would listen to. What are your top five Michael songs?
Oof, top 5. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if I have an order, but
Yeah, yeah. Just,
um, Beat It's Good,
mm,
Billie Jean,
mm.
uh, Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal
Ah,
in the Michael Jackson Broadway show is just nuts. It's nuts.
oh,
Are we
man, I
counting
can't
Jackson
imagine.
5 too?
Yeah, we're kind of Jackson
Okay,
Five.
give me one more chance. Or no, what is it
I
called?
want you back.
I Want You Back. I always get it confused. Because
I
One
just
More
still don't
Chance
know.
is another Michael Jackson song. I mean, they're all so good. Thriller's good. I don't know. Jam is good.
It's so funny. We almost did it again. We almost went back to it again because you said I want you back. I had a solo in that song in
Yes, you
the
did
jazz
have
and
a
pop
solo in that
concert.
song. So let's talk about it. So recently, our school had a jazz and pop concert. Right, we had a jazz and pop concert. So it was the chamber orchestra, the jazz band, which I'm in, and the show choir, which I was the drummer for the show choir.
And
And
I'm in the show choir.
yeah, so I only practiced with them one day before. Uh, the majority of the show was really good, but how I'll explain the small majority after. But how was that practicing? Because there's so much choreography, so much. Like how was that?
Man, it's a lot of, let's see. It's hard to describe it. It is fun. It's one of those things where it's super rewarding in the end when you get to watch it all pay off. But like there were so many days where you were just in that chorus room dancing and you're like, man, I could really be home right now. But there was some very bright spots to it. First of all, we got to eat every practice. The best food we had was one of my friends brought in homemade empanadas.
What is an
Oh my,
empanada? Am I an idiot? Or should I know what that is?
oh my God, you should know what that is. It's like you got
Huh.
how do I describe this without being like culturally insensitive? It's like so you got the bread, right? And inside the bread you could put like uh whatever meats, vegetables, cheeses you want, and you close it up and it's nice and warm, it's nice and toasty. Oh man, you take a bite into it, it's just so good, man.
Let me look up a picture.
Where
Uh,
is he from? Where is he
hmm.
from? Uh,
Okay.
because my friend's style of empanadas or his mom's style of empanadas are different than like a conventional one. They're so good.
So with this show, I thought it was fantastic. Willy, you were great. Everyone was
Thank you.
great. But something that wasn't great was my drum set that I used. So for whatever reason, so the way it worked was we did a few songs from each decade: 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, all that. So for 70s and 80s, we did my 70s was that Jackson
70s
5?
was Jackson 5 and
Okay.
80s was we did Thriller as one of the songs for the
Okay, it
80s.
was 80s and 70s specifically. So I'm a drummer.
Mhm.
I play the drum set. While I'm drumming, this has never ever happened to me. The bass drum, while I'm playing, detached from the drum set and flipped upside down while I was playing. So
How did I not
I
see
don't know
this?
if it was a little off, that song, but while I'm playing, the bass drum is so important. So while I'm playing, I'm trying to like I'm trying to. Sorry. I'm fidgeting with my foot to try to get the bass drum pedal back upright.
Wow.
But
How did I not see that? Like
I
I
I
didn't
guess
even
I guess
notice
that's
that.
good because I guess no one noticed. But dude,
Oh, I was dancing.
I practiced so much for this concert. I wanted to put on the best show I could, and I wanted to go as well as the show choir as it could. So when it
You did very well.
thank you. When it started to go south, I was I was sweating like you couldn't imagine. I mean, not only was the bass drum not cooperating and it flipped upside down, but for some reason, like the hi hat or the that
Yeah.
symbol, it kept sliding away from me, and so did the bass drum. Like it slid away. Sometimes when you play it, you tap it, it like slides away. It didn't happen in
Mhm.
the jazz band concert or jazz band thing, which was directly before, but happened in this. I don't know why, but in the last song's crazy fast in the show choir. Both.
Yep.
So, but at this point, I had time to reattach the bass drum pedal. I tightened it better. Let me stand up for this. As I was saying, so the hi hat, say over here, it's sliding away from me during this super super fast song, and then the bass drum pedal is also sliding away from me. So I'm playing the last song, doing a full split, like super fast, super super fast.
It's a fast song. It was
While
a
I'm
really
doing
fast
that,
song.
the super fast song, I feel my hip just like I pulled my groin. I pulled my groin while I'm playing.
He
So,
pulls his
but
groin
I
playing
still
the
have to keep
drums.
going. I still. Did you see that?
What?
You'll you'll see. Never mind. Anyway, I still have to keep going, and eventually it finished. That was the encore song. Then I hobbled off the stage, and everything went well. I limped off the stage, and
I don't think I've ever heard of someone pulling their groin playing the drums.
because the drums, it was sliding away from me.
Sliding away from you, yeah. There's
You
nothing you
need the
can do.
bass drum. You absolutely need the. It was the bass drum that was really sliding away.
Yeah.
It was so rough.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a fun concert. Looking back, it was a lot of fun.
I had so much fun. Oh, I'm so happy I got to do it. But for me, it went great. It was great. But for me, that '70s medley was a disaster. All
I
right.
couldn't even imagine
I noticed you're wearing a Jets hat, Jets sweatshirt. So the NFL draft just happened. It's one of our favorite events of the year.
something I look forward to more in late April than that good old NFL draft. You know, this is like the first time in a while the Jets haven't like been like what top
Yeah,
10.
the Jets, our Jets have had some killer drafts through the years. I don't know, wasn't too thrilled about this draft, but there is a draft that I am pretty excited about, Jwilly.
What draft is that?
Do you happen to know what time it is?
Uh, this is an evil eye bracelet, not a watch, so no, I don't know.
I know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's it's draft time.
Woo! Drafted
So
up,
to
baby.
celebrate one of our favorite events of the year, the NFL draft, we are drafting drafts. This is right. I meant fuck. That is right. This is the draft. We are drafting drafts.
We're drafting drafts, baby. When Scatt told me about this, I was a little confused, but I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's draft some drafts.
One.
I have it. I don't have a big board, so
Oh.
I'm gonna wing this one. But I think I got it. I think I have it.
Hold on a second.
First overall pick, I'm good.
Yeah, you get the first pick because of our deal from episode 1. Okay. Well, you were on the board.
All right. Now this is hard. This is hard for me
Really?
because I have two very, I guess, somewhat similar.
I know where you're going with this.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with my gut here. All right. Let's do this. With the first overall pick in the 2023 Scatt and Willy draft, Team Willy selects the NFL draft.
Okay.
Commissioner Roger
Okay.
Goodell.
Okay. I can get behind that. You know what? That I thought to me that was the consensus number one.
Yeah,
That
it
it is.
definitely is.
It is the draft of all drafts. All drafts are based off of the NFL draft, and
I don't think I can name a draft with more hype behind it.
no, you really can't. And I predicted you would pick this one. Now my pick is just okay. My number two pick. This is a draft that we do a lot. We do a lot once, maybe a few times a year. It's usually around right before a football season or a baseball season or a hockey season or a basketball season or a women's basketball season. I am taking the fantasy draft.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I just started my big board.
Draft.
Look at that. Number one, I have NFL, and the number two, I have fantasy.
Oh.
I literally have NFL.
So,
I knew it.
okay, so right now, it's a snake draft. I get picks 2, 3. So, the NFL draft is a lot of hype. My next pick is not necessarily a draft I always watch, but I do think it is one of the better drafts in sports. It's not too long, and all of the players, it's not like other sports where the players have to really develop and go through minor leagues to get here. It's kind of like the NFL draft, but it's pretty short. Right to the point. Give me the NBA draft.
All right, valid pick. I knew as soon as you said it was short because the NBA draft. I remember when I was like 4, I tried to watch it.
Pouring. My goodness.
Yeah, but I remember being severely underwhelmed trying to watch the NBA draft. And I was like, why is it not 7 rounds? My dad's like, it's only 2.
Okay. And guys, this is 7 rounds. 7 rounds.
All right, 3
pick 2.
Sorry. 4, 5. All right. So this one, a little bit of a. This is gonna be a surprise pick to you. I guarantee you.
Hold on. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what to do in this situation, but it is pouring so hard that I can like barely hear you, and you're like at almost at 200.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I want to look outside. Damn.
Dude, guys, it is absolutely pouring where we are. I can barely hear Jwilly, so I hope it doesn't sound too bad in your guys' end.
It's an actual monsoon outside. Like, that's crazy.
Reminds me of that cross-country race. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
All right, anyway, continue.
This is an unconventional draft. This is a draft that you're not going to expect me to take at all. Give me the Army draft.
Like the military draft?
Like the military draft.
That was on my board.
Yeah.
I didn't want to... I didn't want to... I thought it could fall. But that's a really, really, really solid pick. Because that is, one of the most... It is probably the most important draft.
The most important draft probably ever.
Yeah, I didn't think it would go so early. I think I would have taken it in round... If you didn't take it, I might have taken it right there. I thought it would fall a little bit.
I would have rated it around, but I did that once with you, and it came back and bit me. So, give me the Army draft. And my next pick, I don't know why I'm looking at my big board because I have nothing written on here, but give me the XFL draft. The XFL draft,
nice.
It's fairly new.
You know what? I didn't have that on my board. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's a little bit of a reach in round 3, but okay, you do you. Okay.
I like the concept behind it. It's you're drafting dudes not out of college. You're drafting just anybody. Like it.
Okay, so this I know what my pick is here. So this is a draft that we've all done. Unless you're just a smelly slob who doesn't leave his house. This is a draft you maybe play at recess, at a schoolyard, at a field. Just give me a pickup game draft, a schoolyard draft.
All right.
Pickup draft.
Okay.
You like that pick?
I do like that pick a lot.
Okay.
I'm very upset that I didn't think of that before.
I have a draft that I think would fall, so I think I should take something else. So this is not necessarily a draft where you're choosing things, right?
Okay.
So what we're doing now is a draft. We're drafting drafts. This is
Hmm.
a type of draft I know you use a lot in the school newspaper when you're writing something, a movie or
Oh,
book or an
what?
essay. Give me a final draft.
What?
The
Is
final
that
draft.
legal? Is that legal?
It's a draft.
It is a draft.
I don't know. Is it
All
legal?
right.
I think so.
I'll give
It's a
it.
draft. The final draft.
All right. Well, since we're pulling out all the drafts here, all right, I got you. All right. With my next pick, give me a breeze, like a draft coming from a doorway or a window. Give me the breeze draft
Breeze
because
draft.
while it can be very annoying at times, but sometimes that draft, if you're playing
That's a
on a
player.
hot day,
That's a player
and
you don't draft. Is draft. Breeze
you
draft.
draft the draft, you always got to
I
draft the
guess.
draft.
I don't know,
Oh,
Jwilly. This NFL draft is really carrying you in this draft.
the NFL draft is not carrying me. Trust me, I've got other drafts.
Okay,
All right, so you picked the pickup draft, right?
I did.
The picking teams, all that good stuff,
I did.
But those can get very, very chaotic sometimes, very messy, lack of order.
I guess.
So give me a good old teacher-led number draft. I'm talking like
What do you mean?
if I say you're a one, you go there, a two, you go there, a three, you go there, a
Okay,
four, you go there.
I
Give
can
me
get
a
behind
one,
that.
two, three, four. Give
What
me
do you
that.
call that? Teacher.
Teacher, teacher picks teams, I guess. I don't even know. A teacher pickup draft, I guess.
How about teacher group assembly draft?
Teacher group assembly. I like that. I like that. I have a few picks lined up. I have 2 picks lined up for next round.
Okay. I have some good ones. So this is a draft that actually just happened. I don't know if you're aware of this. I knew it would fall. I didn't want to take it too early, but it's a draft that I really enjoy. It actually happened the same day as NFL Draft Round 2.
Hmm.
This is where your favorite WWE superstars go to different brands. The WWE Draft is my selection.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't even think of that. I haven't watched WWE in a while. That's smart. I like that. Good pick. Good pick.
Okay, so I picked the NBA draft early. You picked the NFL draft. I think it's time we get a set back to reality here.
Oh no.
I'll take the MLB draft.
Ah, I had it literally just it's sitting there right on my board. And I didn't take it just because it's not like again, there's like no hype behind it compared to the NFL.
Yeah,
But
and it
it's
also
20.
doesn't end. So that was
It's
not
yeah, it's
that was not a
20.
selection I was willing to take early on.
I'll live with you taking that. I'll live with you taking that. All right. You mentioned the final draft, and I feel like
Did?
it's disrespectful.
Okay.
Yeah, you took the final draft.
Okay.
I feel like it's disrespectful to take the final draft without taking the rough draft. So give me the rough draft.
Ooh, I didn't even
The
think
rough
about
draft.
that one. The rough
The
draft.
rough draft. It's what gets you. It's what gives you an idea. Like
Yeah, but
you make your
the
rough.
final
You
draft
make
is
it
what everyone sees. It's where the player
Mhm.
showcases his skills. The rough
Exactly.
draft,
But
no one
like,
sees that besides yourself.
think about it though. Like this is the
It's like
final
a few.
draft, right?
It's like a few years ago when the in hockey I believe the Arizona Coyotes they illegally scouted players and then they lost their pick because they violated
That's
the rules.
that's tough. But
Yeah.
look, you have your rough drafts of what we should do during
Okay.
the show,
Fair enough.
and it's a good guideline. It always gets
Okay.
you where you need. And now for my second pick, which I have no idea what to do with because I cannot think of any other drafts.
Oh, I can think
But
of more drafts.
I can think of more too, but I don't know. So I'm going to completely wing this pick, a shot in the dark. Give me the NHL draft.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
I have no clue how it works, no clue what happens. I don't even know if it's televised, but
Oh,
give
it's
me the NHL
televised.
draft. I'm gonna look it up right now, see what goes on in the NHL draft.
Okay, I have. How about this? How about we do one more round and then a round of undrafted free agents?
Cool.
So I picked
Come on.
14, 15. So
All
right
right.
here, this is technically the Mr. Irrelevant. So I took the MLB draft before, but here's another type of baseball draft. So we've both done this. We talked about this earlier in the episode. Give me the Little League draft. where coaches draft the kids they want on their team.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's a good point. The Little League draft, man. Brings me back.
Okay. Now here's a pick that is you're gonna get upset at this one that I took this. So, what do we like to call this segment, Jwilly? What did I call
Draft
it?
time.
Draft time. Give me our draft time.
No, 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 no.
Sucks to suck, Willy.
Oh my god, I actually just did that.
Nice.
I just threw this and it landed in my cup. No.
Oh boy.
You know, I was gonna pick it too. I was really.
This draft is getting ugly for you. I hate to say it.
All right, so are we on undrafted free agents?
Yeah, this is your undrafted free agent, pick 16.
Wow, I have no
It's hard to
clue
even think
what I
of
want
one.
to.
I can think of. I have like one more, like actual one, like written down, or
I think I have
two
one.
more.
Blah, 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 blah. You know, this is something that I actually thought about doing on the show, but I think I like the draft idea better.
Mm-hmm.
But something that a lot of YouTubers do, give me a tier maker tier list. Where you start up at S tier, then you got A, B, C,
Is
D,
that a
and F.
draft though?
I mean, it's the only thing I can think of. So unless you want to wait for me to find another draft.
Do you want me to give you one? How about
Wait,
I give you? I have one here. It's not a. Again, this is undrafted free agent, so it's not a very high prospect at all. But it's something that I have two actually, two prospects here. I can help you out a little bit. So I'll run by both of them for you. So my first prospect that I'm willing to lend you is when you. So this is one of the neighboring districts. They do this. So in gym class, they're all put in a class, and obviously there's multiple teachers in the same class sometimes.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you get to like draft who you want as a teacher. You want that?
Wait, no. I got another one.
Okay.
I got one.
Okay.
Yo, shout out to my Harry Potter fans out there right now. Give me the Harry Potter house selection.
Oh, that's really good.
The whole steal, bro.
Oh,
It
wow.
literally just popped into my head.
Wow.
What happened was you said it, and I was like, oh, I think they do that in my mom's school. But I was like, no, my mom's school, they have like class night, but they do it with Harry Potter houses. I was like, wait, that's it. Give me the Harry Potter house
That's
selection.
a good one.
I think that's a steal.
You know how in Madden that when you like in the franchise mode they'll say like, oh well maybe you can find a diamond in the rough like Tom Brady. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe.
We found the diamond in the rough.
I'm not even gonna lie. I think I killed this draft.
You definitely did.
Yeah, I think I took the W here.
You did.
I really. Whew, I love the fantasy draft pick too. I love it. I love that pick.
I knew I should have taken it. I knew it.
Well, here's the thing. If you would have taken fantasy draft, I would have taken NFL draft.
You were taking NFL,
Yeah,
so yeah.
I guess it didn't really matter. But that does it for the draft. And that does it for this episode of the Scatt and Willy podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. We did. And next time on the Scatt and Willy podcast, we will bring a guest. We will next time on the Scatt and Willy Next time on the Scatt and Willy podcast, we are bringing a guest. So sometimes we'll have guests on. So if you ever want to be a guest on the show, whether you go to our school or go wherever, DM Scatt _ Willy. Wait. Scatt _ Willy _pod on Instagram. And,
Yes,
and we'll let you know. But we do have a waiting list, though, because a lot of people want to come on this killer pod. But that's going to do it today. See you guys later.
Attaboy.